we're going to prepare our New Mexico lamb kebab pita with the green chili garlic hummus. And the first recipe we're going to prepare is our green chili garlic hummus. We've got a couple ingredients here. We've got New Mexico green chili, fresh lemon, garlic cloves, garbanzo beans, a really good olive oil, and salt. It's a very simple recipe. We're going to work on a small food processor. We'll start with our garlic, and we want to puree that till it's nice and smooth. To help move that along, we're going to add a little kosher salt, and we're going to just grind this till it's smooth. All right, and it'll get smoother as we keep preparing the recipe, but next in goes our garbanzo beans. These are canned garbanzo beans. You can use fresh garbanzo beans. You just want to soak them overnight. But canned works just fine as well. They're nice and creamy, and that's what we like. To this, we'll also add our lemon juice, just the juice of one lemon. Just like so. And we're going to pulse that once again. Now that that's coarsely pureed, we're going to add in our olive oil and our green chili. And we want a really smooth hummus for this recipe, so we can adjust consistency with a little bit of cold water to make it as smooth as possible. We'll blend this first. And our hummus is looking a little bit gritty. We want to just kind of smooth it out. We'll add some cold water. We're going to add a little more salt as well for seasoning. And now our hummus is nice and light and fluffy. And there we have our green chili garlic hummus. For the next section, we're going to prepare our lamb kebabs. We're using New Mexico lamb. We've got some chopped mint, chopped parsley, grated onion, grated garlic, and seasoning. First, we'll start with our lamb. We'll add a lamb to a mixing bowl. This is a leaner ground lamb. Lamb can be pretty fatty, but we want something that's a little on the leaner side so these kebabs can hold together when we prepare them. We'll start by adding our lamb into a bowl, and we'll break it up just a bit. For seasoning, I have salt, pepper, ground coriander, cumin, and paprika. That'll all go in as well. Now, to help with the richness of the lamb, we add a lot of fresh aromatic herbs. We've got mint, cilantro, and parsley. And then lastly, our grated garlic. The reason we grate the garlic is so that it's gets more well incorporated into the meat. It's a smooth paste versus chopped garlic. So our garlic goes in. And then we'll add same grated yellow onion. We want to mix this mixture up so everything's well combined. And unlike meatballs or meatloaf, we almost want to overmix this. The reason being that there's a protein called myosin that keeps the meat structured together, but we want that to break down just a bit so that the lamb skewers stay together when we cook them. Otherwise, you'll have some separation and the meat will break off the skewer. So I'm going to fold and knead this really well for just a bit. And after a little kneading, it'll feel a little tacky, but that's good. That's going to help the skewer stick, the meat stick to the skewer. We want to separate this into 4 equal balls. So we'll just take 1/4 of that mixture. Roll it up. Just like so. So we've got our lamb mixture separated into 4 equal portions, and I've got wooden skewers that I've been soaking. You can use metal skewers as well, but soaking the wooden skewers will keep them from burning when you grill the kebabs. Now to prepare the kebab, I want a fresh pair of gloves, keep everything clean. We'll take one of our portions of meat and kind of roll it out into sort of an oval shape. Now we're gonna take our skewer, we're gonna set it right into the meat like so. And we wanna press the lamb onto the skewer. It should be nice and tight. And we'll repeat the process. So there's one, and we're ready to grill our lamb kebabs. You can grill them on a grill, you can cook these in a saute pan. I'm gonna use a cast iron comal. The reason I like the cast iron comal, which is usually used for toasting tortillas, is it's a flat surface that doesn't have edges, so it doesn't capture moisture, which can make our lamb kebabs, or cause them to stick a little bit. So I think this is a great way to cook kebabs, but again, use a grill, use a pan, whatever works well for you. Griddle pans also work well. This is a very hot skillet. We have it about 400 degrees. I'm just gonna add a little oil and then I'm gonna drop the skewers right away. The lamb has quite a bit of fat that we don't need a lot of fat to keep it from sticking to the pan, but just a little bit of oil helps. This is gonna smoke a bit, but it's okay. So a little oil down. And while these cook, we'll also add a little oil to the top. And I like to press them just a little bit. And we're gonna cook this about 4 or 5 minutes on each side till they're cooked all the way through, or an internal temperature of 155 degrees. And we'll come back when those are finished. And we're back, we're ready to finish our lamb kebabs. The kebabs have been cooking. They're nicely seared all the way around and cooked all the way through. We'll remove the kebabs from our cast iron. I'm gonna warm this slightly on the comal. To garnish our pita, I have a couple of really great toppings. So we have just some freshly chopped tomatoes, some thinly sliced white onion. I've got more fresh herbs. So we got more mint, parsley, and cilantro there. And we're gonna add an ingredient called sumac. So sumac is a berry, a dried berry that is really popular in Middle Eastern cuisine. But what's interesting is it actually grows wildly here in New Mexico. It's got a really lemony, tangy, tart, almost astringent flavor. It's just really bright and flavorful. We'll add that to our salad here to add some flavor. We're gonna just give that a little mix. A little lemon juice would be good here too, or maybe a little red wine vinegar, but I really like the freshness of the produce there. Now, to finish our plate, we're gonna take our 3 warm pitas. There's a nice generous spoon of hummus on each pita. Our kebabs go down next. Just slide it right off the skewer like so. Garnish with our veggie mixture. And then we're going to top with a little bit of feta cheese. I'm gonna use pomegranate molasses. Now, pomegranate molasses is just a reduction of pomegranate juice with its natural sugars. So we just take pomegranate juice, cook it down until it's thick and syrupy, and it gives you a really sweet, tart flavor, which pairs well with the richness of the lamb. Right over the top, just add a little sweetness, really pomegranate syrup. And there we have our New Mexico lamb kebab pita with green chili hummus and feta. For this recipe and more, go to elevatenmag.com.